Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kimberlyn and you're watching Story Bliss, the home of fun stories. Today, we're going to be reading the story about the hare and the tortoise. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification to let you know whenever I post any new video. So, without further ado, let's dive into the story. It was a blustery March day, with a wild wind whooshing through the trees, shaking down daffodils and scattering petals here, there, and everywhere. The hare stood for a moment on the hill, and then, just for the fun of it, was off racing across the field, thumping and leaping as fast as the wild wind itself. At the edge of the field, by a sandy path, a group of animals stood there watching as he bounded towards them. "Oh, Hare!" murmured Mole. "How quickly you run!" "So swift!" cried Vole. "So graceful!" said the Squirrel. "If only I could run as fast as you!" added the Mole admiringly. Hare puffed himself out and looked so proud. "It's true," he said, frisking around the spot. "No one's faster than me." Someone gave a dry, raspy chuckle. "Who dares to laugh?" snapped Hare. Everyone turned to see Tortoise creeping his way towards them, very ancient, scaly, and slow. "You can never beat me," said Hare, his whiskers twitching in irritation. "I could try," said the Tortoise. Suddenly, there was stunned silence. The hare gasped. "Well then, you're on," he said at last. "I'll see you here in this exact spot next Tuesday. That should give you some time to train. After all, I want to give you a chance. We'll race across the field and back." The tortoise shook his wrinkled head. "Let's make the race longer," he suggested. "We could go through the woods, along the winding river, all the way to the great oak tree on the hill." "Aha!" said Hare. "I'll leave you for dust. See you later, slow coach." And with a flick of his back legs, the hare was off the long grass. Here one moment, gone the next. The other animals looked at Tortoise pityingly. "Poor old thing," they murmured. "What was he thinking?" They shook their heads at him. "Just you wait," said Tortoise, unperturbed. "Just you wait and see." The day of the race dawned. It was very sunny and warm, and all the woodland animals had come out to watch, crowding the starting line. The birds chirped excitedly from their branches, while the young rabbits and squirrels squeaked and squealed as they squeezed their way to the front to get a better view. Tortoise waited patiently for the race to begin, but Hare couldn't help performing in front of the crowd. He jumped and twirled in the air, springing up and down, showing off with glee. An owl stood before them, one wing raised into the air. "Hello everyone, and welcome to the day's race. I'll start the countdown," she hooted over the commotion. "As soon as I lower my ring, the race can begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the animals joined in the chant, and as Owl lowered her wing, Hare shot off in a cloud of dancing dust. Tortoise crept forward a few spaces, stopped, coughed, and crept on again. "Come on, Tortoise," everyone shouted, feeling sorry for him. By now, Hare was no more than a black dot in the distance, bounding away into the woods. "I'm gonna win! Oh yes, I'm gonna win!" Hare sang to himself as he leaped along the path. The breeze rippled through his fur, and as he ran through the trees, he felt as one with the woods and the wind. He could hear the song of spring urging him to go on and on. Ahead lay the winding river, and just beyond the brow of the hill, there was the great oak tree. Hare looked back through the woods, but there was no sign of Tortoise. "This really isn't a race at all," he huffed. "Tortoise doesn't stand a chance. Where's the fun in that?" Hare stopped running and lolloped along by the river for a while, lazily sniffing the fresh spring air and drinking the scent of river and the wild flowers. He yawned and stretched. Perhaps thought Hare. I should have a little nap. After all, the tortoise will take hours and hours to get here. Then at least I can race him to the finish line. So Hare found a soft, warm spot beside the path, closed his eyes, and drifted into a pleasant doze. As he dozed off, he dreamed of all the races he had ever won and all the ones he was going to win. Meanwhile, the tortoise plodded on. It was slow work carrying his heavy shell on his back, but he kept on moving his stumpy legs, one in front of the other. By the time he left the woods, it was afternoon. The sun slipping down behind the trees. As he made his way along the winding river, the lights began to fade. A glorious sunset streaked across the sky. "Come on, Tortoise!" shouted the animals at the finishing line. "You can do it! You can win!" Tortoise allowed himself a glimmer of a smile, bent his head, and heaved himself up to the hill. "We don't understand," said the moles and the voles. "Where's Hare? Whatever could have happened to him?" "Who knows?" squeaked the mice. "We want Tortoise to win," added the rabbits. "Look how hard he's trying." And they squealed in excitement, urging the tortoise on. The noise drifted down the hill to Hare's ears. They twitched. He opened his eyes, leaped up, and looked around. "Oh no!" he cried. "It's nearly night. I've been asleep all the time. The race!" He set off for the finishing line and saw to his horror that the tortoise was nearly there. "No!" cried Hare. "He can't win. This can't be happening." Hare ran faster than he'd ever run in his life. Bounding up the hill, ears pinned back, he raced after the tortoise, determined to win, determined to beat him. Slowly, the tortoise inched forward to the finishing line. The air was filled with the yells of, "Nearly there, Tortoise!" and "You can do it, Hare!" "I can't believe it!" tweeted the birds. "Oh, Tortoise might actually win!" His breath coming in great pants, Hare made leap after leap after leap. He stretched out his paws, flat on his back, and flew through the air. But he was too late. The tortoise was already plodding slowly but surely over the finishing line. There was a moment of stunned silence. Then the animals cheered and danced and crowded Tortoise, patting him on the shell and whooping for joy. Who would have thought it? What a day! Tortoise beat Hare! Hooray! Hooray! The end. The moral of today's story is, slow and steady wins the race. This simply means that a slow and productive progress leads to success. Bye guys! I hope you enjoyed today's story. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the post notification button, and I will see you on the next video.